Good afternoon. I am Baek Sung-hoon, Assistant Manager of Capacity Enhancement Program Department of KOICA. It is my great pleasure to warmly welcome all participants of 2022 KOICA Scholarship Program. This year, we prepared an online orientation due to the current COVID-19 crisis. It is a regret that we cannot actually meet each other in person, but to make up, we put a lot of effort to arrange a more informative orientation. Before we proceeding with the orientation, I'd like to request a few things for better communication. Please put on your earphone or headset, turn on your webcam if it is available, mute your microphone when you are not speaking, and change your Zoom username to country/name so that we can better recognize each of you. Now, Kim So-young, Director General of Capacity Enhancement Program Department of KOICA, will deliver a welcoming remark. Please welcome our director.
Dear participants of KOICA scholarship programs and distinguished partners, I'm So-young Kim, Director General of Capacity Enhancement Program Department of KOICA. First of all, on behalf of KOICA, I'd like to say congratulations for those who passed a series of challenging tests. Personally, it's a great honor for me to host this event by welcoming you and making a congratulatory statement no matter where you are. Since some of you are already in Korea, others in your countries, now here in this moment, we are literally overcoming the geographical hurdles through the innovative technologies. The KOICA Scholarship Program for Masters and Doctorates is designed to produce key leaders in partner countries who can contribute to socio-economic development of their own. Since 1997, this program has produced over 5,000 graduates of over 80 different nationalities, which I'm so proud of. The well-known American education expert John Dewey once stated that the true purpose of education is to allow each person to continue his or her education for a lifetime. However, we need to go one step further than this. Our goal is not just to strengthen your individual capabilities, but to contribute to socio-economic development of partner countries. As you return to your home country after the program, you are entitled to have honorary responsibilities to share the knowledge and know-how you will gain through the program with others in your community. Dear participants and partners, even though a series of tests have been finished, we all know that we are ahead of the different level of challenges, which is cultural differences. I hope that for those challenges, you widen your views and hearts to Korea and experience the beauty of Korea as it is during your stay. Additionally, I ask for warm support from our university partners for participants of KOICA scholarship programs. Once again, congratulations and thank you.
Thank you very much. As announced, there will be 4 sessions, and they are scheduled from 3:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. based on Korean Standard Time. From the first and second session, Manager of Capacity Enhancement Program Department, Kim Jin-ju, will give you introduction of KOICA and information about KOICA's SIA program. And one of the formal scholarship program participants from Mongolia will share her successful experience while she was participating from the third session. Lastly, Assistant Manager Choi Yu-na will guide you through helpful educational information from the last session. Please welcome Manager of the Department Kim Jin-ju for the first session.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jinju Kim, the Capacity Enhancement Program Department Managers. I would like to express my warmest welcome to KOICA and Korea. Today, I'll give you presentations on KOICA Fellowship Program CET and Achievement of Scholarship Program. The Korea International Cooperation Agency, KOICA, was established in 1991 as a government agency responsible for the development assistance and technical cooperation program. Our primary mission is contributing to common prosperity and the promotion of the world peace through the inclusive mutual development cooperations, leaving no one behind. KOICA has been engaged in various of the program to enhance international development cooperations by supporting its partner country in their efforts to elevate poverty and achieve socio-economic development while promoting friendly and cooperative relations with them. KOICA vision is to become Korea's leading development cooperation agency that pursues the global social value, as its mission is to leave no one behind by focusing on the people-centered peace and prosperity, as I mentioned previously. It has 4 specific motivations, which are the following: promote the achievement of the SDG in partner country, lead an inclusive partnership for global development agenda, build a nurture development cooperations ecosystem, manage the organizations based on the social value. This is showing where KOICA overseas offices are. We have a total of 47 offices in the 46 countries, 15 in Asia, and 3 each in the CIS country and Middle East, and 16 in Africa, and 8 in Latin America and Caribbean. The graph shows that KOICA's aid disbursement trend from the 1991 to 2021. It is almost 36 times more than when it started. KOICA focuses on the listed priority sectors, cross-cutting issue, and development cooperation activity to achieve the mission statement, which is a sustainable socio-economic development in partner country by elevating poverty and enhancing their quality of life. KOICA has 5 priority sectors: education, health, public administrations, agriculture, forestry, fishery, and technology, environment, and energy. And also, it takes into account of environmental, gender equality, human rights as a cross-cutting issues. The 5 priority sectors are carried out through the different aid scheme: development project and public-private partnership, dispatch of the Korean overseas volunteers known as WFK, and also, KOICA provides humanitarian assistance and carried out joint projects with international organizations. Last but not the least, we executed the fellowship program known as the CET program. So, what is CET? CET is the brand name of our fellowship program, which means seed in Korean. It is abbreviations of Capacity Improvement at Advance for Tomorrow. We have named the program with aspirations for each individual to help bear the fruits after the training by sharing and applying the knowledge obtained through the fellowship program. The primary object of the fellowship program is to share important technical skills and knowledge, as well as to build the capacity for sustainable socio-economic development of partner country by inviting policymakers and the technical staff to share the development experience of Korea. The fellowship program has a significant meaning in regards to the Korea Official Development Assistance, as it is the first form of the ODA practiced by Korea since 1963. KOICA was established in 1999. We launched SIAT in 2013, and SIAT On, which is the first Asia ODA online training platform, was launched to cope with a crisis such as the corona pandemic. SIAT program can be categorized into various of the type of the program. By participating country, it's multi-country program. By certificate, of course, it's a scholarship program. By the channel, it's KOICA-initiated program. By the locations, it's invitational training. By the period, multi-years. By operations, it's commissions program. As I mentioned previously, it is the first form of ODA practiced by the Korea since 1963. Our fellowship program values the development of human resource, and Korea's experience is shared through the collaboration of different organizations. In terms of numbers, participating fellows have increased from the 362 more than the 5,000 each year. The level of satisfaction of the fellows reached to the 88.27 out of 100, and the 57 KOICA Club, which is alumni associations organized by the SIAT participants, are in 56 countries. From now on, I will introduce our scholarship program. The KOICA Scholarship Program for master's degrees and doctorate is designed to nurture key leaders in developing countries who can contribute to the socio-economic development of their country. The program initiated in 1997. The target government officials from KOICA partner 62 countries, and about 500 students are selected for this year. These are the training institute that are going to provide the degree courses for you. Since 1997, KOICA produced 5,086 graduated from the 296 scholarship program, and there are 542 students who have participated last year. The level of satisfaction of the SP is 95 out of 100, which is the highest level of satisfaction among the SIAT program. The scholarship program is provided under the field included in the priority sectors and cross-cutting issues. In addition, most of the training focus on the Asian regions, followed by Africa, Middle East, CIS, and South Mid-America. For this year, we have a total 30 scholarship program, and newcomers are total 537. KOICA also tried to support adaptations of SP participants to Korea, and KOICA SP program by the giving KOICA Scholarship Program Fellowship Guidebook. This guidebook is annually updated so that our participants can find the newest information of KOICA SP and KOICA in general. Also, you can find Code of Conduct and Regulations of KOICA SP, medical service procedures, especially regarding to the insurance and so on. If you have any troubles during your stay, this book can help you first. Now I will explain some other KOICA programs that you can participate. Every 2 years, we have an essay competitions opened for all the fellowship program participants. The participants are defeat what was applied or implemented back in their country after the fellowship program, and the change or impact of the applications. The essay will be evaluated, and the participants who submitted the best essay will be awarded a prize. In 2021, 6 participants from the Mongolia, Philippines, Sri Lanka, Morocco, Uzbekistan, and Vietnam were awarded. Next competitions will be held in 2023. To foster the continuous networking among the participants, KOICA supports the KOICA Club in the respective country and disseminate newsletter as follow-up process. This is showing number of countries that form the KOICA Club in the world. As we have mentioned previously, we are trying to connect all of our participants throughout the alumni community site and the social media. Online networks for the participants were established to allow the continuous communications and information exchange. In the alumni website, you will find information on KOICA essay competitions, how to apply for the master's degree, etc. If you want to know Korea and Korean culture, such as good restaurant and choice spot, go to the fellowship community site in Facebook. Now, let me move on to the session 3, Key Achievement or Scholarship Program. I'm going to share the current understanding of the capacity development in the international community and explain the KOICA's strategy in accordance. In the international community, capacity development focuses not only on the individual's capacity development, but also organizational, systemic growth, and increased ownership of the partner country. As shown in these pictures, there is not only physical resource, loan, grants, but human resources describe the change agent to ultimately support the development process of the partner country. Further individuals, also described as the change agents, those are who brings about change to achieve a particular development goal of each country. In addition, capacity development goes beyond the mere technology transfer. Instead, it takes into account of the environment and system of developing country when executing different programs. Furthermore, it is used as a tool to penetrate and resolve the environmental system issues faced within the country through the outcome-oriented management. In the line with the approach toward the capacity development in the international community, KOICA focuses on expanding support for the organizational development of partner country, which used to be more focused on the individuals, designing program linked to the development goal of the partner country, and also we pay attention to the aligning program to KOICA sector strategy, and increasing effectiveness of the program by combining various of the training components, such as action plan-based field project and online remote coaching. Lastly, we promote outcome-oriented results that could have the impact to the partner country. Now, I would like to move on to the next section of my presentations. You might have noticed that myself using the words such as outcome-oriented, tangible results, output, and impact. I have mentioned these words as it is crucial issues raised when evaluating the fellowship program. KOICA as a development agency, we are obliged to share the results and the outcome of our development cooperation's activity within the country and abroad. To promote outcome-oriented results, we have developed the capacity outcome model. The initial outcome identified to enhance, to enhance knowledge and improve the work confidence of the participants. The immediate and ultimate outcome is identified over time as it requires applications and dissemination of the knowledge obtained in addition to organizational change. We aim to collect the intermediate outcome of the program and expect the participant to reach the ultimate outcome, which includes the improvement of organizational or the institutional system, which is implementation of new policy or the principle. This is also important outcome-oriented model we developed it, which evaluates our performance by 4 hierarchical levels: reactions, learning, behavioral change, and results. Based on these hierarchical evaluations models, we consider that the output of the program participants' reactions to the program, which is a satisfactions on the courses. Then the initial outcome is amount of the learning that take place, that is learning achievement. By the enhancement of the knowledge, skill, and confidence, we consider transfer of the learning as the immediate outcome, which is the extent of the participant change in behavior after they returning to their jobs. Finally, it is regarded that the result of the scholarship program is achievement of main 3 goals of the CIAT: human resource empowerment, reinforce of the institutional capacity, strengthening partnership, and the friendship. As an example, I would like to mention our successful scholarship program, master's degree program in global ICT convergence with management and public policy. The participant of the program successfully utilizes what she has learned and produced an outstanding result. In Mongolia, although the need for a core platform for e-governments increased according to the e-government national program plan, their e-government development index ranked just 84th in 2016. During the course, the participant studied and researched more on the e-government and finally published dissertation related to the e-government in Mongolia. This is the initial outcome of the enhancing knowledge and improving work confidence. And she continuously conducted research on how to implement the e-government services after she returned to her work and kept trying to work out to establish the legal basis. The effort resulted in the approval of the several government regulations on providing e-administrations of public services. This was the immediate outcome of diffusing training results. As a final steps, in Mongolia, that a total of 181 services from the 25 government agencies integrated in was developed, and it has been widely used since 2021 in Mongol. We have seen this is the most ideal ultimate outcome. The ultimate outcome of our SIA program can be largely categorized into capacity development for human resource, capacity development for system and institutions, and partnership and friendship. As you can see, the example of the capacity development for human resources includes fellows getting promoted within hours in array of the competitions or undertaking project based on what they learned from the program. Example of the capacity development for system and institutions include the introductions of new regulations, system relating to the contents of the program, and the establishment of new system and expansion of the functions. Lastly, the example of the partnership and friendship includes concluding treaty of the bolstering economic ties between the Korea and partner country and promoting friendly relationship between them. From this point, let me get closer the session of the introduction and achievement of CIAT. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, so next, please welcome Mrs. Paloma Engtur for the third session.
Hello, everyone. I am Paloma from Mongolia. Thank you, KOICA, for giving me this opportunity to share my journey. Being part of KOICA scholarship program was a huge step toward leverage for my career and personal growth. So now I will share my experience after selected as one of the KOICA scholarship participants. My background is information technology communication. I have been working in the Ministry of Digital Development and Communications as a specialist in charge of the e-government policy and planning since 2011. When I got introduced to an opportunity to be part of KOICA scholarship program back in 2016, Mongolia was in phase of wrapping up and evaluating the implementation of e-government national program 2012 to 2016 and advancing towards next level of e-government development. I studied for my master's degree in global ICT convergence with management and public policy at Sungsul University of Korea in 2017. What drives me to pursue my master's degree in Korea was at the time of my application. I was determined to improve my academic skills in the e-government domain in order to give more effort on policy-making level, and Korea is already leading in digital transformation. For example, Korea is leading Asian countries and ranked number 3 in the world by e-government development index, while Mongolia was ranked number 84 according to UN e-government survey 2016. As our team has been working on next level of e-government development, learning from developed countries' experiences, and best practice was an important aspect of the research and study. So as public sector official who has ambition to give her contribution to Mongolian e-government development, KOICA scholarship program scope fits my purpose to learn from Korean e-government development, e-government development experience and its systematic approaches, as well as to improve my academic skill in Korea. In my master degree program, I have been learning about the e-government concept and depth and Korean experience through its development has with number of use cases. Also, I working at CITA, main authority of ICT development of Mongolia, was huge support to conduct my research study and collect survey data. My research study aims to provide certain focusing points, for example, performance expectancy, legal environment, service quality, and information quality, which help to improve e-government adoption by policymakers in Mongolia. I understood that citizens' engagement and feedback mechanisms are important in the development of legal and policy framework for e-government, which helped me later to draft policy documents. During study, we were also able to take part of many technological and cultural events and engage with various people with different idea and experience. Finding and learning from my master's degree program have helped me to accomplish many achievements that I have done in the work field for last 3 years after returning to my office from studying. I have engaged in e-government related projects such as Government Information Exchange System, ER system, and integrated public e-service platform and mobile application called Mongolia, as well as in promulgation of policy documents. As a part of these results, a total 25 government agencies, over 180 types of service were served as of end of 2021. Also, in order to share my post-KOICA experience, I participate in KOICA SEAT and contest for best practice in 2021 and won first place. This gives me an inspiration as a young professional. After successful achievement of our master degree, we are entitled to become KOICA alumni. KOICA Alumni Club is there for knowledge sharing, volunteer activities to society, and networking. I have become one of the board members of KOICA Alumni Club of Mongolia, who is in charge of internal affairs of Khartoum in 2018. Through this club, I have enhanced my soft skills, leadership and communication skills, while involving in the board meetings, training, and seminars for knowledge transfer, meeting with KOICA mates with different background and good deeds events for society. Mongolia is now aiming to become a digital nation for improving the well-being of citizens. I am excited to continue my journey, expand my professional knowledge, and circle in this wider digital transformation agenda. KOICA program is still helping me to improve myself by learning from others. So I would like to applaud all again for joining this great fun KOICA family. We are part of our country's development and growth. We are advancement of tomorrow. Enjoy your time in Korea at fullest. Good luck, everyone. Thank you for attention.
Next, please welcome Assistant Manager Choi Yuna for the last session.
Good afternoon, I'm Yuna from KOICA. It is greatly pleased to meet you through this occasion. In this session, I would like to introduce Open Data Portal System of KOICA. Before getting into it is important to know the concept of open data. Open data refers to all data or information produced by public institutions and public information for communication and cooperation among all people. Each public institution opens this data to the public, and all the information on the portal is available to the public. In a nutshell, it literally means an information which is open to the public by public sector. Currently, KOICA is providing a varied range of information from an annual statistics to project report. It does offer 3 different types of information, which includes statistical data, procurement data, and project report. And it has been accumulated since 2014. For your understanding, KOICA is a leading agency awarded first grade for 2 years in a row on the assessment of open data operation. You can get all these informations from ODA Project Statistical Data page, as you can see on the screen. I hope this information could be useful for you to utilize when you're writing a journal or an article. Furthermore, if you need a detailed information on issues and trends, you can get it from the Information Hub, as presented on the screen as well. If you are searching for a certain specific data which is not open to the public, you can obtain it through the portal. You can actually request to open a certain data through the portal. If you have any further question or query, please feel free to contact ODA data team regarding the portal. Apart from the session, if you have any further question on SP program, please do contact official SP email as you can see on the screen. That is the end of the session, and thanks for your attention.
With that, we are going to close this orientation. We are going to upload the recorded version of today's orientation to our YouTube channel, CEAT. So if you have missed any session or any content included to the session, you are going to be able to rewatch it on the YouTube channel, CEAT. You can find it by searching CIAT from YouTube. I hope all of the participants of this orientation had meaningful and informative time. Thank you very much for your attention.